Hi, Robin with Oxy-Dry. I am continuing on with this commercial job I'm doing, which is actually a treatment facility. And I finished this whole section where all the treatment rooms are. And now I'm going to go over this way. And I did actually, where I'm standing here already, this section of the hall as well. So let's continue. And I'm cleaning with a green stripe AstroTurf pads. I find they work really well for this type of carpeting, for these situations. So that's why I choose that. And yeah, let's continue on here. I'm using Revive Rocket. I find it's a great product. It has both citrus and peroxide in it. This is the Centaur Rotary, 300 RPM right now. It's a 2-speed, that's 200 RPM. That's 300 RPM. Very, very good machine. This is the machine Rotary I recommend over all others because it does. The quality is phenomenal. It's got all the features. If you go into centaurmachines.com, you'll find out all you need to know about this company, which is a Canadian manufacturer. Been around since the 60s, I guess. And everything that they make is actually high quality. They make a very good vacuum as well, or more than one really good vacuum. But anyway, we'll continue on here. I'm running with the, you can see I have the splash guard on. This is the, I have two of these machines. This is the older one. This has the handle release at the bottom of the handle, which is where they used to be. But the newer one has the handle release up at the top. And as you go back to my videos over the last little while, you'll see that for residential, that's what I've been primarily using, is the newer machine, which has the handle release up top, which is a little bit more convenient. But for my commercial applications, this is my preferred. Well, since I've got the two machines, I'll use this one for the commercial jobs. I don't tend to raise and lower the handle so much on the commercial application, so yeah, I'll use this, save this machine for the commercial work, and the other one is primarily my residential machine. Nice thing, one of the nice things about these machines is that splash guard, that blue thing there on the outside of the machine is actually it detaches, and it goes down to the base being 15 inches. So it's a very versatile machine for those of you who may not aren't familiar with it. Of course, this machine does have some modifications, including that LED light, which I put on, as well as the 10-inch wheels, which again I put on, which I think is an essential addition if you're using the machine for residential work anyway. For going up and down steps, it's a breeze. And I've got videos on my channel showing how I've put the wheels on here, and it's very easy and inexpensive to do. Very nice upgrade, which not almost all rotaries will lend themselves to that as easily, but this machine, it works perfectly with the bigger wheels. The last time I cleaned, and I've been cleaning this place for 6 or 7 years now, by the way, and I've probably got at least, I think, a couple of videos over the last couple of years showing me cleaning this. But anyway, I believe the last time I was here, there was a number of really bad black marks in here, which I did get out, and obviously they've never come back, because here I am a year later, and there's no actual really visible stains in this area, as there often are. This is where this is actually the monitoring room here. This is actually a sleep clinic. So they have monitors here to watch what's going on. That's suspend in there, by the way. I'm not using it a lot because I'm using, I've pre-sprayed a light pre-spray of Procyon Extreme, which I have found really seems to work well as a pre-treatment. I don't like it as the main cleaner so much, but as a pre-treatment it seems to just work really well with the products that I clean with anyway. This job is moving along quite smartly. I'm not trying to go fast. That's not a good way to be. You don't want to be fast. You want to be really good and thorough. So 300 RPM, by the way, in 1 hour works out to about 18,000 cleaning passes, 360 degrees on the carpet fiber. And if you handle the rotary with skill, you will do a wonderful job. If you use the right cleaning products and the right pads. Okay. I'm going to do a quick go over the traffic areas here again. It doesn't look like it needs it, but it will only take a few seconds. This area and the reception area are always the most soiled. There's the most activity in these areas. Okay, we're gonna move over here. Oops. Okay, I was afraid of that. Let's just move this for a sec. Get it out of the way. I'm just going to go over that area there a little bit more. There's a kind of a bit of a high traffic area thing going on here wear wise, so I'm going to do an extra pass over there anyway. Let's get this out of the way. And while I'm thinking about it, I'm just going to pre-treat where I'm going next. I'm just going to park that on top of there. I don't want it to soak into the carpet. That's why I'm parking it on the pad. This is the Procyon Extreme. I like, one of the things I like about it is it has absolutely no odor. You smell nothing. And it is a health rating of 0, I think. I'm not positive, I think it does. Got these weird things going on in some of the doorways. I find the Procyon definitely benefits from a dwell time, more so than a lot of other products. This carpet is probably at least 10 years old. So for the age, it's actually really in good shape. But you can see, like right here, it's starting to come apart from the chair rolling back and forth. It's just massacring it. Looks like somebody spilled something right there. They could replace these carpet squares, I guess, if they have extras, or switch them out from somewhere else where that's not visible. Okay, so we're just going to go over this section here again. Oh, I'm unplugged. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, okay. I'm just going to go over this stretch of hallway one more time. I already did it once, but again, it is a high traffic area, so I'm just going to do one more pass. Plus, I did dribbled some here. I don't know if I mentioned it already in this video, but this particular machine is 21 years old, and you can see it's working perfect. It has very little wear on it, and if you go back to the first videos where I acquired these machines and I started cleaning them up, this machine was pretty grubby. In fact, it was so bad I wondered if I would actually get it clean, but I did. It had a lot of wax and just grime all over it. But yeah, 21 years is that's pretty old for a rotary. But you know, this thing will go another 10 years easily, especially if it gets taken care of, and it will. Of course, 10 years from now, I don't really actually want to be carpet cleaning. I'd be 75 then. But I guess I could, maybe, as long as I'm functional. You know, I was thinking the other day about, I used to, I've run truck mounts in the past. Think, man, if had been running a truck mount for the last 30 years, I wouldn't be, there's no way I'd be able to do it. It would have worn me out a long time ago. I mean, that's hard on you. Just pulling the hoses and of course pushing the wand back and forth. Man, I remember those years in the past where I did a lot of I worked for quite a while, well, maybe not a year I guess, but for a few months anyway, for a guy doing a lot of his commercial work, and we were using portable machines, mostly doing commercial work, and there was times when I was literally working all day long with a portable, doing. He did actually all the private schools in Victoria, and I was doing like 8 hours a day, pushing that wand, and man, I remember my back. And I was in my what was I, 30 or so years old, and oh boy. I was feeling it. That's hard physical work. And one of the things I was when I started Oxy-Dry, one of the things I considered was the incredible work involved with steam cleaning, and it's like, okay, I don't want that. But I realized that the rotary, if I could really get the hang of the rotary, and this was long before OP machines came out anyway, I thought, if I could really get skillful with the rotary and learn to really use it, that would be the way to go, because from a physical aspect, the rotary is far easier on you than pushing a wand and pulling hoses and all of those things. So, and that was why 30 years ago I decided the rotary was the way to go. I did a segue into using the OP machines 10, 12 or so years ago, and I do have a few of them, and I'm not saying they're a fine choice, but I absolutely still prefer the rotary, so that's just me. It's really, really worn right around there, actually. You can really see the piles distorted like crazy. We're going to go do another pass. This is 9 times per second, by the way. 360 degrees on the carpet. That's a lot. And you know, one of the reasons I like using the AstroTurf one on this, particularly on this type of carpet, is it does have that additional scrubbing effect, and I think it works really well for these situations. So these doctors actually have 2 sleep clinics, and I do them both, so that's pretty nice. And I've been doing them, as I say, like 6 or 7 years now. I guess that actually goes there. Okay, so I think I've used about 1.5 gallons already, by the way. I did actually top this up. So it looks like I'm probably going to end up using maybe 3 gallons. I thought I was going to use a bit more, but the whole job I expect will take about 3 gallons, which is, again, I've mentioned that you use way less product when you rotary and shower feed. That's one of the things I noticed about the Vibe when I got it. It was, man, it put out a lot of water, a lot of solution. I actually reduced the jet size and put a shut-off valve to adjust it, but even so, it still uses way more than when I shower feed. You know, I know most guys don't reduce the jets, and they don't in any way try to constrict the amount of solution that's coming out, but it's way more than you need for most applications anyway. I think I might have changed my power source here. Obviously they're not really using this particular office, but I'm going to run over it anyway because it's literally going to take a few seconds. Yeah. Okay. Now we're going to go this way. You can see that I'm moving along pretty darn well here. And I think, you know, the thing about these kind of jobs, it's not about rushing around your, like you're a chicken with your head cut off, but rather simply efficiently. And that's one of the reasons I do like using the rotary, is because I start in a hallway, for example. I start at one end, and I just keep working my way along. There's none of this back and forth. And that was one of the things that, over the years of using the the OP, I began to think, this isn't really very efficient, actually. Now, I think I might have told this story last time, but I think it was the first time or maybe the second time, I can't remember, but I cleaned this carpet, and there was a really dark ring right here. After I finished cleaning it, it looked worse, because that's kind of what will happen sometimes when you clean a carpet like this and you get it wet as you're cleaning it. Sometimes an area like that will look more obvious. But I knew that when it fully dried, within a couple hours, it would look fine. But anyway, I cleaned it, and a couple hours later, I got a phone call from the doctor that runs the place, saying, you left this black, I think she said, you missed a spot, or you left a big stain in this one office. So, and I'm thinking, well, okay, if that's what I think it is, it's going to disappear. But I didn't say that. I said, okay, I'll come by, take a look. And I came by, I think it was the next day I came by. I came walking into this office, and it was 100% gone. I mean, there was wear visible, but the actual black mark was totally gone. So, I don't remember what they said to me. Just like, oh, okay, I guess you were right after all. And anyway, I've been cleaning the carpet ever since. because they realized that, yeah, it turned out really well. And as I say, I've been cleaning this carpet now for about 6 or 7 years. And by the way, particularly if you go back to the very first video where I walked through here, if you look closely, you'll notice that there really isn't any visible indication of traffic lanes or soil buildup on this carpet. It just isn't happening. And the reason is because this works so well. The SETT method, soil extraction transfer technology, works so well at removing soil, and it stays clean. Doesn't wash or drive anything into the backing. Oops, I want to get that out of there. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we'll move those forward. Yeah, you can, oh, that mark that was there, I treated it already. I put some suspend on there, and it's gone. That is damage to the edge of the carpet tile there, and that's not fixable without replacing the carpet tile, obviously. Okay, we're looking good. Okay, let's pull out of here. It's already dry enough that it's starting to bind, and I just cleaned this, So I'm adding solution right now a little bit. It's incredible how fast this dries. But part of that is, again, it's the efficiency of applying with the shower feed. And by the way, I'm going to show you something. I forgot to mention this when I pulled the pad off on the first video there, was that the pad was dry on top. So we'll have a look here. Take a look at how the pad looks. And park that on there in case it rolls. Yeah, that's pretty grubby, huh? Alrighty. Okay, I'm gonna let you go. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.